So RDS is AWS service to manage the relational database services, and it has a feature called Multi-AZ, which is basically a way to offer high availability by provisioning a standby instance in another availability zone. So this is great for production and mission critical use cases from a high availability standpoint. But from cost perspective, you want to make sure that you implement this only in the relevant environment, because we have not seen that some customers use this feature for environment like staging, where this may not be the most relevant use case. Also, when it comes to RDS, one of the most important cost element is the storage. RDS support multiple storage types. You got GP2 or GP3, which are general purpose storage types, and you got provisioning. If you currently are using GP2, make sure to upgrade to GP3 so you can benefit from immediate savings. So the per gigabyte storage is less expensive than GP2, but also gives you more performance and more flexibility when it comes to setting and configuring your throughputs and IOPS. If you are using provisioned IOPS, it can be beneficial to move to GP3, but this is like a case by case study. So usually like you work with customers to know what are the requirements in terms of IOP. And based on that, if we can move them to GP3, this will provide them with massive amount of savings. Also, turning off RDS instances that are used in staging and development environments can be very helpful. And for that, you can use instance scheduler to automate this process. If you are using Aurora, which is like another variant of RDS, which is like fully managed by AWS, and you can benefit from a recent pricing model, which is called IO optimized, which will help you optimize a lot in terms of the cost of IO operations. This is specifically useful if your IO cost make up more than 25% of the overall cost of your cluster. So this is change that you can do directly on the console. It does not require any downtime also. It is just like a binning pricing model. Also in Aurora, there is a serverless version, which is very relevant for use cases where you don't have state workloads and you have a lot of idle types. So you can benefit from a serverless version by not paying during those idle times. Other than that, Graviton-based instances, usually they are cheaper than Intel-based instances. So, but they are not available in all regions, also in all versions. So when they are available, make sure to use them. They can be very beneficial. And also general recommendations like right sizing and reservations still apply here. So you want to make sure that all instances are right sized based on your requirements. And if you have any steady workloads, you can consider reservations also.